Hello, I'm Aidan Fountain and this is my training plan. So first we're going to do a warm-up. We're just going to do 10 sets of squats, and whilst we're doing the squats, put your arms in certain Right, you done 10? Is that good? For our first exercise, we're going to do what's called the coin exercise. It's where you put a coin on the wall and you have to try and put your full weight on the coin on the wall without making any noise or knocking the coin off the wall. So what you want to do, go, and then we get up to the wall, slowly, so then you lie, and what this teaches you is to shift your weight. So I'll go, try and get on the wall without knocking the coin off or making any noise.
Without knocking it off?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to put my foot on that.
So, okay, so you're going to have your bottom foot starting with your big toe. So your big toe is the strongest muscle in your body. When you go up to it, you're going to go down slowly to be able to shift your weight into it. And then you can come down and shift it. Try and stay on the wall when you do it for a solid 3 seconds. Okay, good. Now you can come down and put another one on. No. You want it lower. So you want to start on the one that doesn't have a coin on it. You go on to the one that does have a coin. Slowly sit it up, and then other foot on this one. Yeah, now come down and do one more point. Go. Yeah, okay. So yeah, try and use your big toes. I heard a noise, so you're going to come down now and try and do it without making the noises. Going to this one. It doesn't matter if you want to start again, use your big toe. I saw you doing that, but you want to be very shifting your weight. So try like lifting your weight off the left foot, putting it back down, and then lifting off the right one. Go for the right foot and put that on without knocking it off. Okay. Now I'm going to make this a bit more challenging. So, I just lost the coin. Pick a hold.
Like a low one?
Yeah, whatever you want.
No, this one.
Okay. Just do this one instead, because that's what you need. Now you have to try and step on that one without your foot falling off and making any noise. No. Start with your foot on a different one. Yeah, and then go on to it. Again, you're trying to shift your weight. Okay, now take the foot off and come down. Okay, lovely. That is the first drill done. Do you know what that taught us to do? No. So what that taught us is how to shift our weight and make it easier. So when you're climbing, You want to be trying to shift your weight back, calmer, so it helps you save energy and complete climb more effectively. For our second exercise, what we're going to do is called skeleton climbing. It's where you do a climb, and you do, I'll do it on this screen for example. It's where you do a climb, but you do it with straight bones in your body. So you do it, like all of your bones are completely straight. Actually, that's a bit hard. But all bones of the body are completely straight. And you want to rely mostly on your skeleton doing it, so it doesn't wear down on your muscles and tire you quicker. So go ahead and have a try. So try and...
Am I only allowed to use the pink one?
Yeah, you have to start with both hands on this. Try and keep your bones completely straight and outright using your skeleton mostly. Straight arms, straight legs. Yeah, now go. Your arms bent already. You can start. This is easy, you can do this. And then you're going to go for this.
Put your arm bent.
Well, it's okay if one of them bends, but just try not to get rid of it. Yeah, okay, that's good. You bent one. No, that's good. That was good. Why'd you come off? I didn't say come off. Keep going. You want to do it, and you want to keep going. It's alright to bend one arm if you're not using it to pull your weight.
What, am I trying to get to the top?
Yeah, you're trying to get to the top. Try and keep your legs straight as well.
I'm about to bend on. I know.
Keep your legs straight, straight legs. Nice, now straighten up, stand up, stand up. It's okay if you fall, you can start again. Okay. So, I'll show you how to do it. You watch me, and then you follow my example, okay? So this is what you did originally. You went up, right hand. Remember, you want to get your legs, and use what we did before with the coin movement. You want to have slow, deliberate foot movements. So when you're here, slow, deliberate, and you want to turn, get here, both hands with straight arm, left foot, straighten your leg, left and right arm, straightened out, see? I'm using my skeleton, so I'm not getting very tired very quickly, so I can stay here for ages. So have a go. It's right to bend them if you must, but try and do it with using straight arms as much as you can to reduce fatigue. So, yes. Yeah, nice. Straighten that leg, get that leg on here. Now straight arms, stand up. Straight arms. Nice, keep going. Now both hands on the top one. Both hands on the top one. What? Just drop down. Okay, so say if you can't do it with your straight arms, try on this coloured wall. Try and use as straight arms as possible. Nice. Remember to have soft feet landing from our first exercise. So feet are bent as long as you get the back straight. And put both hands on the top one. And now you can come down using straight arms and legs. Yeah, nice. Relying on your skeleton. the red route. Okay, try and straighten your arms out. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is something called...
Explain why you did that.
So what we're going to do now
Explain why you did
is we're going to do... Okay, so why you did that one is to, again, as I've said several times, is to reduce fatigue. So then when you're climbing, you're tired way less, and it's way easier on your arms. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to come in and you're going to start at the bottom. And you're going to, instead of climbing, I want you to reach from standing as high as you can. Just normal, okay? Yeah. You just want to go from normal, reach as high as you can, and hold the hold with both or one hand if you like, and just stand there and we'll see how high you can get.
Oh, there's that one there. I thought that was the top down there. I thought the top was the one below. Matt, I thought this one was the top.
Okay, that's good. Now come down. So what we're going to do now is instead of going just normally like this, so you can reach that one, what you do when you're going for it, you're going to twist your hip, which is way further than this, because if you look at me right now, look on my stand next to me, stand normally, put your hand up as high as you can, without bending your head, and now bend your head and see how much higher it goes. See? It gets a lot higher, doesn't it? Yeah? Try it with the other hand. Bend your hip. Yeah. So now, when you're going for it, on the wall, just stand up straight and bend that hip to get that way further reach. Sorry. Nice, see? That's already higher because I saw you used your hip to push off. And do you know what you did with your feet? You did the first thing you did by using your feet elegantly and calmly on the wall. So it's better and you can reduce fatigue. And when you went up to the wall, you use your straight arms to reduce fatigue and you're less tired. So one more time. Instead of having our feet really wide like this, I'm going to try and get them closer together on better holds so you can reach a higher hold, okay? Because if they're really far apart, you're spreading your weight unevenly, so it makes it harder to reach up, okay? Yeah. Just closer together this time. Nice. See? I see you using your hip to push it up. Now come down. And try on the other because these are way nicer, deeper holds. On this, I think it's really easier. Now, I think you can from here all the way to here. Okay? By using your hip to push up, it gives you further reach. That's the one to do it. Oh, nice. Go. Nice. Is that without your hips or with your hips? Without. Oh, so that's without your hips. So now come down. And now try it. From here. Both feet here. Yeah. Or on these feet. And now try and go for it. Using your hip. Remember, use your feet to go down. See how much higher that reaches? Okay, so now come down one more time. touch the wall as I can. Now do it without bending your hips. See how much difference is? One more thing to this training exercise is, instead of when you're climbing, it kind of links to the other one of bending your hips. When you're climbing, a big part of reaching is pushing up with your heels. So instead of being down there, slumped back, relying on your leg muscles holding you up, you're using your toes to push yourself up with higher reach and better balance. So with normal, I can reach this high without going on my tiptoes using the hip method. But if I go on my tiptoes and use the hip method, I can just about hold there. So if I go from where we were before, and I use both methods, and I add a little jump to it, I can get all the way up here and touch both hands to it. I don't think you'll be able to do that, obviously, but you can have a go, try to get to that one. Or wait, if you come down for a second, you can start from here to give it a little bit of difference. Start from here, both feet wherever you like, but remember, keep them close together. And then you want to move your hips to get higher reach, and your tiptoes up to get higher reach even more. But this almost doubles your height and makes it way easier to get high holds. So now you can maybe you can get to the top one or the second top one. Alright, try going a little bit higher, starting on this hold. Nice. Now move your feet up. Remember using the big toe and elegant feet with the coins. Yeah, nice. Get your feet a bit higher. Or was that as much as you want to go? Okay. So now, try using go on your tiptoes and your hip to get as high as you can on the wall. See? Oh, you nearly got it. I think maybe if, come down back to where you were, if instead of having this foot higher, you're going to have this one higher because it's reducing your hip movements. So now if you go for it, see how much easier that is because the foot is matching your hip movement, so it makes you way better. So now if you come down, if you just face that wall for a second. Okay, so now what we're going to do, using all of the things today, which are the toe method, which we used with the coins, the skeleton method to reduce fatigue and increase reach, and the hip and toe method to increase reach, which I think the problem with this pink you couldn't do before, this pink right here, that we need to look at. This pink right here, which you couldn't do before, you're going to try now, and you're going to try and do it using all of the methods.
Pointy toes.
Yep, pointy toes. Both hands on this one. Remember, yeah, go over. No, get this hand a bit lower. Okay, and then remember, swing over this side. Move over. And then get one hand up there. And then go up. Try and get your feet up. Try and get a step up.
I cannot do
So
that.
when you're here, what you're going to do is you're leaning this foot up. And you want to swing over. Grab this. Position your hands like this. And swing. So you don't even have to be facing that far. Just this far is good enough. You can get your right hand. See how I'm putting it up higher on the hold. So I have enough room for my left hand. And I'm using my straight arms and my big toes. When you're here, you're probably going to want to swing over here because it feels more comfortable. Then you get your left foot and then pull yourself in using your big toe and your hip and push yourself up so you can reach it. Then once you've reached it, get your left foot up and then you climb to the top. Don't skip. Remember, big toe. Try not to use this one. Go for that one, yeah. Kind of lean outwards this way. And that one up high, nice. Now put your other hand on it. And now get your left foot there. Okay. I know you can do that, yeah, you can get it. And you get your right foot up on this one. And this one, just up here, yeah. Nice. And then your right hand, nice. And then both hands on that one. You can reach it, yeah. You see you're using your tippy toes and your hips. So that's how you got that reach. Yeah, that's very good. So now we're going to do a warm down, just a quick one. Try and reach as far down as you possibly can. And then get your hands and squeeze 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let go. Squeeze without your other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Aiden Fountain. That's my training video.